honest response is, who in here got an email from me back in June and said, who the heck is Charles Johnson? Okay, show of hands, don't be shy. Okay, I don't blame you. Everybody here is on a different journey. Some of you guys were born in Congo, some of you came to it later in life like me. But along the way, my journey included having a child who was born with severe medical problems and lived 18 years ago and died about 7 years ago, just after his 18th birthday. And during that time, we had to make plans to go to the grocery store, taking a mission trip anywhere didn't enter into our thought process. And not long after his death, well, actually it was a few years, it was an adjustment. And one day, after my 50th, after I was about 50 years old, I woke up and I told my wife, I said, you know, I think I'd like to take a mission trip. I've never done anything like that. I grew up around farming, spring break when my buddies were at the beach. I was at home driving a tractor for my dad. And so I'd never traveled much. And she said, well, you know, I hear this guy, Ben Mathis, on the radio sometimes talking about rivers of the world. And I said, well, I'm going to look into that. So I got online, started corresponding with Freddie Davis, who works with Ben, and before you know it, I'm on my way to Vietnam. I've never been on a plane quite longer than 2 hours in my life. And over the next few years, I've done a few other things. Got to be very close friends with Ben. And about a year and a half ago, he said, you know, you ought to think about going to Congo with me. I said, okay, I'll do that. And so this past May, we took off. And I'm the kind of guy, I just go. I don't ask questions. My eyes are open. I don't go with any preconceived notions about what I'm going to see. And we got over there, spent the first week in Kinshasa going to, you know, the clinics with Ruthie Shad, who, by the way, has been very instrumental in what we're doing. Then we flew down to Kananga and went out to Bulape and Lubanga and Luebo and Lubandai and you know, and Chikachi. And we were walking through, taking the tour of the hospital one day there at Good Shepherd, and we walked into the room and we saw a little boy sitting on a board. And that just is something that stuck in my mind. You know, we talked about it then. I talked about it to Jimmy, and you know, and I came home. I couldn't get it out of my mind. So I sat down at the computer. I'd heard about an online fundraising site called CrowdRise. I started looking into that. I thought, well, maybe we could raise $10,000. I thought, well, what the heck? Let's try for 25. So I went online. ROW, Rivers of the World, was a pre-approved organization, so I set it up. I didn't ask anybody's permission, which may have ruffled feathers. I'm guessing it might have early on. And started raising money. And along the way, Larry got involved and gave us a lot of good advice and kind of got us back between the lines a little bit. And Ruthie went to the mattress factory in Kinshasa and got specs on vinyl-covered hospital mattresses. And David, her husband, who works for the World Food Program, gave us very valuable advice, but not really information we wanted to hear about. The fact that the cost of shipping them was going to be more than the cost of the mattresses themselves. So along that point, I decided we better raise the goal from $25,000 to $50,000. And we did. And as of today, we have raised $42,875 since June 6th. There's little doubt that we're going to hit our goal. But I need help. I think you know, yesterday, Alex from Enough Project talked about trying to get people from the point of caring to action. I've beat on all my friends. They don't even, when they see me coming, they run the other way. But I know that you guys have a lot of friends that care about Congo and that situation right there. So please, you know, things that you can do to help. Join the Mattresses for Congo Facebook group, okay? Share that with your Facebook friends, email friends, tell them what this crazy guy from Texas is trying to do. We're doing a raffle right now. For every $25 donated, you're entered one time. So if you donate $100, you're entered 4 times. We've got 2 round-trip Southwest Airlines tickets. We've got some stuff that are worthless if you don't live in San Antonio, but you can probably sell them online. We've got a Bakuba mat from Jimmy. Jimmy will come to your place and do a 1-day leadership training seminar. Yeah, and I don't think you'll go to Congo to do that. I think it's limited to the continental United States. But we're going to hit this. But one of the things, you know, I've devoted a lot of time to this, as some that you might guess, and I've kind of been looking ahead to, well, what am I going to do when this is done? And I was talking to somebody at lunch, and I won't name any names, but he said, well, you know, I'm over in Africa, and I know some other places that could use some mattresses besides those places in the Congo. So this may evolve from mattresses to Congo to mattresses for Africa, and if it does, I'm okay with that.
Mattresses without borders.
That's right, mattresses without borders. So, anyway, thank you for your support. I have sent emails. I'm going to send some more. Please read them. Please tell your friends. Help me achieve this goal and beyond.